Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I have a special guest. So this is Ryan.
Nice to meet y'all.
And so we are gonna
The weird people you meet off of Tinder, the ones that make you kind of scratch your head, like what is going on here?
So like basically like the different types.
Yeah.
So.
The first one is the flake. Like the people who want to meet up, but then last minute ditch you.
Literally over half of the people I've matched with do. I don't know about the people you've matched with.
Usually you have a meetup time set and then they just kind of like, oh, I have to feed my cat. Or,
Literally. I was talking to this guy and things were going so well. Oh my gosh, we were just hitting it off. And then what does he do the day that we're supposed to meet? He says he has to feed his cat. What?
It literally takes 10 seconds to feed a cat.
Exactly.
You
like
scoop
literally.
the food, you walk to the bowl, you're done.
Could you have come up with a worse excuse? Like literally you could have just said I'm sick. And that would have been so much better.
The thing with these people is though, they will find any excuse they can because they're nervous, okay? It may not always be they don't want to meet up with you, it's because they're just nervous. What do you do, Diana, when you have someone who either doesn't follow through with plans or last minute cancels?
I say bye-bye.
That's exactly what you do. You say bye and you move on, right? If a person is talking about meeting someone to make their life better or like fulfill them or like pay their bills, move on.
Pay their bills?
Yes.
What?
Yes. I dated someone off of Tinder for what, 5-6 months?
Yeah.
I paid her stuff all the time. Like that was what she was looking for. I didn't realize that. Move on. Run as fast as you can. If someone ever mentions that they want a guy to like fix their life, move on. Or a girl to fix their life.
Okay,
run.
and that's the thing. You cannot be in a relationship until you are fixed, you are figured out. You don't want to have someone help you do everything. Like I get it, sometimes it's hard, like that's what like parents are for, or like friends. Some of the guys I've talked to, they're just attention seekers. They literally just, I got that from you, Ryan's the one that told me this. They literally just talk to you to make themselves feel better about them.
Same thing with girls too. I've had a lot of girls tell me they're just on Tinder or Bumble just to feel better about themselves too.
Like it's so sad. What are these people doing with their lives? Like I'm on here trying to find a husband, you know? Like gosh.
See, the messed up thing with that is, okay, you have 10, 15, 20 guys on your phone who would actually like want to meet up with you, right? And you're just on there to try and get messages, make yourself feel better. Like you're playing these people and using up their time. That's not cool.
Yeah, that's messed up.
Yeah.
What are you doing with your time?
What are you doing?
Your time is way more valuable. So the next one is the weird AF people. So these people are the ones that have like, you know, been in my past videos with like the weird bios and all of that stuff. And if you actually talk to them, they're just like weird about things. So Ryan has an example.
So I live out in the country, right? And there are some girls out there who are looking to get married. Like right now, like let's go, let's do it, let's go to the courthouse, right? They want to get wifed up like immediately as soon as they meet. They're on there on Tinder, they're not trying to waste time, I get that, okay? But some of us are not trying to do that. So I have had girls who, when I did not want to marry them after talking to them or going on a date with them, they would get extremely angry and they would lose it.
Literally army guys.
Really?
I am not kidding. I bet every girl watching this knows what I'm talking about. They want to wife you up so fast. I mean, literally, they just try to get wiped up so they can go back to the service. It's like, what are you doing? Okay. Exactly. And then you have guys that they will try to call you and then they just won't say anything. And it's so weird. And like, I had this one guy in particular, and he was talking about he wanted like a relationship and was being very intentional. So one night he's like, hey, can I call you? And I was like, yeah, sure, like whatever. So I pick up the phone and he's just like,
hey, what are you doing right now?
you know, I'm just like laying in bed.
Talking on the phone
and
with you.
he's like, that's true. He's just like,
oh yeah, like what are you wearing?
I was like, you know, like a shirt, shorts,
the usual, you know, underwear.
He was like,
take them off.
I was like, what? He was like,
I want you to take them off right now.
I was like, excuse
That's
me?
when you go, click.
You know, I was a little interested, so I was like, all right, let's, like, it was just like a voice chat, like, he can't see anything. And then he starts telling me how to masturbate. And it was like,
I have a similar story. I met with this girl on Tinder, and we matched. 5 minutes later, she wanted to call me. So I said, okay. She called me. I picked up the phone. That was the most awkward phone conversation of my life. I'm like, you know, what are you studying? what are you in college for? Like, what do you know, what are you looking for? Like, why are you on Tinder? Like, what do you like to do with your time? And she's just like, I don't know. I haven't done this before. I've never called a guy off of Tinder. I'm so nervous right now. I'm like, okay, I had to calm down. Like, I felt like an anxiety coach. Like, calm down. It's okay. You know, just tell me, like, what do you want? And she just could not do it. You know, surprising I did not hear from her again. So how was your day?
It was like good, like, you know, just like normal.
Gotcha. Would you have a lot of classes today?
No, not a lot. Sorry, I've like never like done this before, you know, like